All righty. What up, everybody? Let's see. We already got Mary here.
Hey, Mary.
I feel like because I've been trying to get a lot of things done today. So I feel like I'm playing catch up, like with getting my cards and stuff situated. Because I was like, damn, 6:30 rolled around quick. So I was like, let me give myself an extra 10 minutes to get ready so that we could get going. But thankfully, I was like, oh, well, Anthony got it. I say, while I'm still trying to pull myself together, he got it.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Let's see. What's up, Mahogany? What's up, Lotus, Baby Bear? Bonsoir, bonsoir. Marsha, hello. Thank you, Baby Bear and Marsha and everybody who donated to my fur babies. I appreciate y'all. I got them. I went to Tractor Supply, which sells all kind of stuff, feeds, food, all kind of stuff. Hey, Renee. And this guy talked me into this cat food. He was like, oh, do you have like a lot of cats to feed? And I was like, yeah, I got Pharaohs and my other cats. And so he was like, oh, you might want to try this food. It's not as expensive as the other food. Hey, T Bella. Hey, Kiara. So I was like, okay. I was like, if it spreads or whatever and it's good, then it definitely is cheaper. Why? None of the cats will eat the food.
Oh, wow.
None of the cats. So I spent $40 on food that none of them like. Not even the Pharaohs. Like they eat it because it's like, God damn it. This is what she putting outside. This is what we have to eat. The indoor, the bougies took a sniff and they was like, it ain't right. It's not right. So I was like, damn it. Wait till I go back down there. He in Winnie, Texas, and I'm gonna roll back down that way in a couple of days. I'm gonna personally stop back in and be like, don't you ever suggest that to anybody else. Cause if the cats won't eat it, and cats, I mean, typically even my indoors, they could be a little finicky, but they'll eat certain things. Like they love Friskies, and Friskies is like McDonald's to cats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like McDonald's. What you say? Put fish oil or chicken broth on it. Barry, we're gonna figure it out. I already thought about that too. I was like, oh, maybe I need to just get some chicken broth, or either get those little tuna mix-in things and see if I can get them to go. But man, I don't know what's going on with it. They sniffed it and they were like, and I bought 32 cans of it.
32.
32 cans. Yes. I was pissed. I got home. I was all excited. I was like, y'all, let me open the can. And I put it all in the bowl and made it all pretty for them. Mixed it up for the Pharaohs outside. I was like, I just got me a Maine Coon. And oh no, I always wanted a Maine Coon. I'm so jealous. The only reason, and I keep saying the only reason that I won't get a Maine Coon, first of all, the one that I was gonna get was $3,000. And then it was a smoky blue, which is kind of like a gray, smoky gray cat. So I was like, cats live about 20 years. And so I'm like, I'm 50 something. I just didn't want to bring an animal in that I could possibly die before. And then it's like, who's going to take that animal? Spirits say, hold my fucking beer, and gave me a goddamn colony. So I'm trying not, because when Yoda died, I was like, I'm getting me a Maine Coon. And then I was like, nah, man, my luck is gonna live 25 years and I'm gonna be gone. Man, spirits say, nah, we fixing to give you 6-7 cats.
Plus a few extra.
For real, because last night me and the raccoon was playing get away from the food so I can put more food in the thing, and he put his little paws up like, what you want? Like they be tripping me out. They be standing up trying to box you. I was like, dude, I ain't got time for this. You want this goddamn cat food or not? And then I guess he finally realized he wanted it, so he backed away so I could pour it in the thing. I'm like, I could gladly go back in the house and call it a night. And he big as fuck too. He's a big raccoon. In fact, they let him eat first before they come. So whatever's left over is what they pick off of. But yeah.
Wow.
You lost your little mojo. I'm so sorry, Mary. Oh, it's okay, Elion. It definitely was unexpected. He died right after COVID. And there was, I think 2021, there was like, it was the people first in 2020 and 2021. And in 2021 and 22, it was the animals, because I had 3 friends that lost their pets. And then I was looking at TikTok and all these people were like, are your dogs dying? Are your cats dying? So it was literally like just crazy. And then next thing you know, all the cats start coming. Rose, raccoons do be wanting to fight. They really do. And I'd be about it until, they come a little bit too close and I'd be like, okay, maybe I don't want this smoke. Because when they put them little hands up and start doing this shit, that means they fixing to tear your ass up. I figured that out. I ain't got time for that. I do not have time for that. Back up. Give me 50 feet. So I can put these food in your bowl and call it a night. But yes, I don't fuck with them raccoons. Possums they be trying to, and then when you get close to them, they just fall over and play dead.
Mm-hmm.
But the raccoons, they about that life. They are about that life, y'all. I don't even know how they don't get into it with the cats, but they don't. I guess as long as there's enough food for everybody, we good.
Because they distant cousins. That's what it is.
It could be. It could be. I don't know. But that big one, Lord have mercy. No. So y'all know who I'm reading with. If I don't go to my pot, I will not. Is that what the raccoons are saying? Growing up, they was always trying to fight me in my own yard. And that's crazy too, because they do. They come in your yard like they run it. I don't think, Anthony, when you was over here, you didn't get a chance to meet my raccoons, did you?
No, I only met the cats.
Yeah. I think we was too busy. And it was too many people in the backyard and stuff like that, so they probably didn't come through.
Yeah, the raccoons was definitely like, nah, I don't know who these people are. Let me just go ahead and wait till they cool down. And that's what happened.
I've seen them chase people, though. I really have. So I don't know. Hopefully they don't never get around and try to chase me with this bad hip. I might have to be like a possum, fall down on the ground and play dead till he come close and then kick the shit out of him. I don't know what the plan is, but that's what it feels like. That's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, we were super active. Even the cats were like, yeah, y'all doing too much. That's true. That's true. Elion, you can always come on, sweets. I love raccoons, but they make such a meal out of my fish. Oh, damn. Yeah, they do eat everything. Them and possums.
I'm trying to remember who that was that came and laid up on me. Like, she just knew who I was. Was that Millie?
Probably Millie.
Yeah.
Millie loved men. She don't like women, but she loved men. So I think a female abused her at some point because she is neurodivergent. She's very sensitive to noise and she doesn't like to be touched, and she's a little bit awkward around big groups of people. But when it's men, she seems to take more of an interest and then want to cuddle and snuggle with men.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cause she just came on up and she just was like, "Oh, these thighs feel real soft," and just laid on down. I'm like, oh, "Okay."
Hey, that's her. That's absolutely her. Laura, ask a specific question, babe. General could be here all night. Voodoo don't give cuddles to everybody. He does. Now he is picky. So if you got love from Voodoo, you special.
Yeah, Voodoo didn't.
Yeah, Voodoo don't fuck with a lot of people. He really don't. He'll come in, he'll look at you, and if he don't like you, he will spray you. He will try to at least spray in your area. He a hot mess. But he did. I remember he did. Like he loved Baby Bear.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into these messages because y'all, I could talk about my animals all night. I really could. So let's see. Let me go back up because I see questions within the conversation, and I want to try to get people as far in order as I can. Now, y'all know who I'm reading with tonight. It's crazy because when I start typing to put everything in, the whole tarot just automatically comes up. The full message. It's like he's already programmed into everything on my phone and my laptop. So as soon as I put the, everything else is filled in. Spirit say, look, we know who he is.
Spirit said, if it ain't right, then it ain't wrong either. I don't
know. They're going to make it right. Let me see. Okay. I'm trying to find the first question.
I think the first was like a general.
Hey, Lily. Elion got a free Maine Coon. You got lucky. Ooh, you got lucky. Because they are expensive. Purebred Maine Coons, good Lord. They are expensive. Hey, Shakira. Okay, let me see. Okay, Karma K. Gotcha. Any messages from your ancestors? Karma K. Williams. Any guidance, anything that she needs to hear. The first thing is that they want you to tap more into your spiritual. Now, this could be connecting with them. There may be some spiritual growth that's coming in. I feel like, because remember, your gift just flew out, which means that there's something that is still unfolding in your spiritual gifts that maybe you are not connecting to in the way that they want. All your cards are basically honor your sensitivities, connect to your spirits, open your gift, remember your gift. So you may want to get a little bit more into meditation, spending more time with them, lighting a candle and sitting down with them and telling them, like, look, I need help with remembering my gifts. Sometimes what I used to do is I would ask my ancestors to help me open my gifts or open my third eye more. And I remember I did that. And when I tell you, my third eye hurt for 3 months, like it was like somebody was tapping it for 3 months. And then it finally stopped, but it helped me with my divination. So I feel like that there's something coming in with your spiritual growth that they really are on top of. Let me see if they have anything else. Karma. I don't know if you had somebody come back from the past, but I do feel like that there could be somebody coming back from the past. One of your ancestors does not like this person. Could be somebody coming back from the past, and maybe they have not changed. But I will say that you have a lot of spirit protection around you. They also want you to get a little bit more serious with your health. Something's going on with your health. Now, this could be what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, but you definitely have somebody that is like, they want you to eat a little bit better. I also feel too, I don't know if you're in a place where it's been cold, but I kind of get something with activity, like let's get up and let's do something. You do have somebody working against your health though, and that could be where the warning is. So I would say take a spiritual cleanse, because it looks like maybe somebody tried to do some work and it's affecting your health. That also could be why they're telling you to remember who you are. If you are lapsing with any of your spiritual maintenance, you need to go ahead and pick that back up.
Janae Foster, she said, I have until the end of May to move out of our current home while I found the perfect home for me and my boys by that time. First card that jumped out was the Sun card, so that's definitely a yes. Also, what came up behind it, I feel like you need to have a conversation with your boys to kind of see like what they want versus what you want, because there's some kind of like illusion or some kind of cloudiness here that's in the middle of it, where it's like you feel like you have to have this, have to have that, and your boys are just like, we don't care as long as we're together. So I feel like having just a real simple conversation with them, like, you know, you might be able to get something a little bit smaller because maybe they don't mind sharing a room or something like that, or a specific side of town, something along those lines to where they're just like, we're not picky, and it's kind of like you that's on the picky side where you're just like, I want this, I want that, but eventually you're going to find it, Spirit's going to provide it, but you just got to lax on your must-haves, because what you are going to end up finding is going to check everything off once you kind of stop putting so much pressure on it.
Okay. Let's see. Kristen Nickel, I lost my childhood best friend for life. Does she have any spirit messages? Typically, I don't do mediumship because it's such fast paced. And sometimes I hate to leave people just hanging. I will tell you though, she's still connected to you. The first thing that I heard when I saw your question was, I wish I had done life a little bit differently. Which means that maybe there was something that happened before she passed that it was like, I wish I would have changed it up. Now, because she's still there, you probably feel her. I definitely know that she's coming to you in your dreams because it looks like that she's still trying to communicate with you. But you sometimes when spirit is around, you can light a white candle. And really, you probably can do it with any candle that you want. I noticed my ancestor candle because my bedroom faces my ancestor altar in the hallway. Sometimes at 3 o'clock at night, I wake up and the candle is like it's dancing, it's moving all around, and it's because the spirits are there. And I don't know why they wait till 3 o'clock in the morning, decide they want to have a rave in the living room or the hallway, but they do. And it always makes me smile to see the candle going up and down and the lights and everything that's coming in. You have nothing to feel guilty about is what she's saying. So I don't know if maybe you weren't there for her when she crossed and you're holding that in, but she's like, you don't have to hold that in. She went, there was a man that came and got her, and there was a smaller person. I think it's a little boy. I see a woman in the background, an older woman in the background, but she hasn't come forward. But there was a man, a bigger man, that came forward. She saw a lot of people, of course, when she crossed over, but definitely the man was the one that helped her cross over. And there also is a smaller boy. It's a smaller child. So I don't know if she ever lost a child or if this is just a child that is connected to her. It's gonna sound strange, but I don't feel. I know she transitioned and she crossed over, but for some reason, and maybe it's because she was a friend or support, but it's almost like she comes in to kind of push you. So you may even be feeling this thing, I got to do this, or now I got to open this up, or now I need to move in this direction. She's showing me something. It's a piece of jewelry, and she's holding it in her hand, and I'm not sure if it's a necklace or a bracelet. That's something that may have connected to you, that meant something to you. It looks silver to me. But she's playing with it in her hand, and she seems really happy. She's smiling at it. So that's it. That's what I'm getting, sweets. I hope that is okay to leave you on that. That's all I'm getting on it. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
Definitely sorry for your loss. Angela Needlinger. Again, if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. She wanted to know what's the next steps with her connection with Derek. It seems like the connection is going to grow stronger, and it's something about a celebration that's coming up where the two of you are going to kind of not necessarily make things official, but you're going to kind of put it out there that you guys are together. You guys both want the same thing. You want someone to make happy that's going to make you happy, but you also want someone who's about their business because you want to grow and you want to prosper with someone. But from what I see here with these cards, you really have good energy with Derek at the moment, to where you both are on the same page, you're on the same level, and you guys are trying to go to the same place. So it's a really good connection right now. Just stay within that energy and everything will be good.
Okay. Let's see. Sin Duprow? I don't know. Is that French?
We both can't be messing up on names tonight.
Well, you already know. I mean, I be trying to let you have it. I be like, let me go with the easy ones and let him do the struggle. But Spirit pointed it out, so I guess it's my time to fuck it up. So Sin, I'm so sorry. So here's the thing. The question is, I'm conflicted if I want to stay in my relationship. Your cards are doing the same thing. I want to stay. I want to go. I want to stay. I want to go. Heart to heart conversations. I think I want to stay. New love. Maybe I want to go. Passion. Maybe I want to stay. Trust issues. I want to go. The main thing is the fork in the road card for me is we don't think the same. We don't want the same thing. And you keep trying to bend to make your vision be this person's vision. Sometimes it is what it is. We not going in the same direction. We don't want the same thing. So it's time to go ahead and, you know, high five each other and going about your separate paths. Insecurity is on top of this though. And I think that's where your conflict is coming in, because we have I'm out, but then we have reconciliation because of an insecurity. Playing games, separation is there, but then we have playing games on top of it. Calling in a soulmate. This is kind of like I haven't really found the person that I want to be with. So if you're in a relationship and your foot is out the door because you're looking for a new love, the relationship is over with. And it's showing whatever this is going around in circles. Y'all are stuck in a cycle. And it doesn't look like that you really want to be there, because it doesn't look like you're benefiting from the cycle. Sometimes codependency and insecurity can keep us in a lot of shit that we ain't supposed to be in, because we ain't got nowhere else to go. We ain't got nothing else to do. And we scared. But your cards are basically showing y'all not on the same page. Y'all not on the same path. It's not leading where you want it to go. In fact, it's starting to kind of go around in circles at this point.
I hate where I live so much. I'm sorry.
Is that a dog?
No, my superintendent is just now taking the trash out of the trash room.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I heard something bark.
No, you heard glass being thrown in something.
Ah.
Yeah. Living in New York is so fun. I pulled for Rose B. Wanted to know, will I start back on my cosmetic procedures this year, especially dental work? The first card that came out was Seven of Wands, and then you got the King of Cups. I feel that this is saying stand firm in the decision of loving on yourself. Don't make these decisions on what others may or may feel or want you to do. If this is something that you want, stand 10 toes down in that and do that. That's fine. But the bottom of the deck was very interesting to me because you have the sun and the moon on top of the King of Wands. So I feel like it's basically saying like it's gonna illuminate. You're gonna find somebody or someone is coming in that is going to illuminate that they love you for who you are and like you for how you are and all that other stuff. And you're not gonna want to go forward with the cosmetic stuff, if I'm reading this question correctly. But ultimately, the decision is yours. You do have free will, but I feel like someone is coming your way where it's just like, girl, you know, I love you. Like, I feel like that's just what it is. That's what comes to mind when I see these three cards at the bottom of the deck.
All right. Let me see. Let's see. Sin, yours is probably going to be what? 650? 645, 650 is probably where you'll find it when you rewatch. Let me see. I had somebody's name. I think it was Marsha, about what your ancestors were trying to tell you. For some reason, they keep talking to you about relocation. And I think they're trying to get you prepared for a big move. Job loss is coming in. Now, job loss doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get terminated. It could be that you might end up walking away from a job. But But I am getting that right now you're not focused on something that they want you to be focused on. So the dream is basically pay attention, pay attention. Relocation is there. I do see a problem with a coworker. And so they could be telling you to watch your back with that. But I do also get something with car problems that are coming in. I get some type of warning with something with a vehicle. So if you've been having any problems and you got a little clank to clank, before it gets real loud, you might want to get something checked out. And this could be just even like your oil change or something like that with your car. But it is showing you're in a good phase in your life. Healing is taking place, which means if you're not focused, I think that within the next few months, they're giving you messages. They're zeroing in on let's do this. Let's move in this direction. Let's get this situated, because they've been talking about a relocation for my good Lord. What, 2 years now? 2 years. I think it keeps coming up. You moving, you moving, you moving. And it's so weird, y'all. I have a client that I've been reading 5 years. From day one, I was like, you're moving, you're moving. She's like, no, I'm not moving. I'm like, you're moving. We do this every year. I don't know what the fuck. Move. You got to move so we can get on to a different message. I ain't moving. I'm not moving. So we go back and forth. And it gets to the point when I see it in the reading, I don't even say anything anymore because I know she going to tell me she ain't moving. Why did she tell me this last reading? I got to move. For this job, I gotta move. They won't give me this job unless I'm in a certain area. Spirit was telling her for years, get your ass in that area so that when this job comes in, you can just roll up in it. No, I told her, I gave up on you. I don't know why Spirit kept talking to you, because I gave up. I was like, I ain't telling her nothing else about a move. So this relocation for you, you're gonna come back a year from now, 2 years from now. I was supposed to bang on. I'll be like, hey, that's between you and your spirits. Whatever it is, you got to get with them so they can get you the hell out of Dodge, because they trying. And I don't even want to tell you about another person that Spirit been trying to move somewhere down the line. I ain't mentioning no names and nothing like that. We gonna move on. Who you picking?
I was gonna out myself.
Oh, you was gonna out yourself?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
So, and y'all, when she be telling y'all about these moves, because listen, I have been complaining on the monthly videos for about a good year now, where I'm like, these damn Aquariuses need to hurry up and goddamn move, because every month it's always, Aquarius, you're gonna relocate. Aquarius, you're relocating. Aquarius, you're moving. I'm like, if they don't fucking move, I was the Aquarius, y'all. It was the whole time.
It's you and a few other ones. Trust me, you ain't the only one.
It was me. And I'm just like, they could have told me in another way. Like, maybe she would have said it differently. Like, not trying to put it on me, put it on everybody else. Like, maybe she would have worded it differently. I would have got the hint. But it was me. Just wasn't listening. But I'm going to relocate, y'all. I'm going to leave New York. I'm not going to tell y'all where I'm going just yet. It'll be a surprise. But I'm going to leave New York.
We'll talk about that when it happens.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ye have little faith. Wow. Ooh. Jeez.
Okay. Choose a name. Let's move on.
All right, because don't say nothing when I come knocking on your door. I done moved, mama. Like, I don't want to hear nothing.
All right. I want an invite.
Okay. You're going to be one of the first ones. Kiera Moss. Am I doing the right thing by cutting this child off? First card that flew out as I was shuffling was the King of Swords. So yes, you are doing the right thing by cutting this person off. By cutting this person off, you have the Ace of Wands right behind it. Something new coming in, inspirational, creative, passionate about. So basically, you had to cut this person off to make room for this new thing that is coming in. Bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. You have all pieces, parts, and things needed to be successful at whatever this is that is coming in. So understand that cutting this person off was 100% the right thing to do.
Sometimes you have to step back. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with Samantha. Will my family move into Arbor Still Creek apartments? So the first thing I got was a no. So let's look at that. Samantha Jackson, Spirit. Any guidance? Any messages? Samantha. Okay, so we got two of spades on top of a move. And this is either indecision. Now, it sounds like you know that's where you want to live. Could be indecision on them. I don't know if there's some paperwork or something that they're still trying to go through. But I'm definitely getting some type of delay on top of a move. Could be that somebody is being a stippler for credit reports and things like that. Let me see. And it really looks like that you need to move, like it needs to happen. Now, I do see good news about money coming in. But I'm getting a lot of delays on this apartment. Anthony, can you look real quick? I know you're probably on somebody else. Because at first I heard no, but I'm wondering if there's anything that can be done, like to push it through, dominated or... But I'm definitely getting blockages, and it's not on them. I think it's the apartment. Samantha with her family. With her family, Spirit. Lack of progress is coming in. And I'm getting blockages.
Yeah, I got a block here too.
Yeah, spiritual battles is coming up on my end, sweets. You might have to do a spiritual bath and then a road opener to get this through, because there's an energy that's keeping it from coming through. I definitely see triumph over obstacles, but not right now, which means that if you're trying to move into this place right now, you're definitely getting some blockage or obstacle that's coming in. Could be on paperwork, could be on money. But spiritual battles is on top of it too, which means you might need to cleanse some energy out the way.
I'm also getting her spiritual team is saying that's not the place. Like, she's set on this place, but they're like, this is not where you need to go. So like they're halting and slowing down, moving into this place. But something else is gonna come along where it's gonna just go through real fast, and she's gonna be like, I would have missed this if I would have taken the other place so hastily.
That could be where the spiritual battles are. I mean, ancestors definitely can block you if they don't want you to move forward with something, because I just get a lack of progress, delays. Like, it's almost every time something opens up, there's a block. Oh, we got through this paperwork, there's a block. Oh, this came in, there's a block. I would definitely do a spiritual cleanse, and Anthony might be right, because I do see 3 of Cups, which to me is options coming in, other options that are there. You could be definitely being guided by your spirits. Maybe there's something. I do see abusive energy around those apartments. I don't know if this is the way management is, because sometimes you move in apartments and, like Anthony said, you got landlords, maintenance people that just be fucking up for whatever reason. The energy could be trying to protect you, though. Like Anthony was saying.
Who did I pull for? Oh, I pulled for... Did you read for Love Jones?
For who?
Love Jones.
Mm-mm.
Says, I've been trying to get into this program for 3 years. Should I give up on nursing and do something else? I'm tired. No. What I am getting is you need to try this program in somewhere that is not as cutthroat. So I feel like the area that you live in, everybody wants to go for nursing. So the nursing program is so cutthroat and so chaotic that they really just be grasping at names and pulling people in and stuff like that. And it's not really about the program. It's kind of like who you know is going to get you where you want to be. But I feel like if you go to like a surrounding town, or if you go somewhere else that you wasn't trying to go to for the nursing program, because your experience is your experience, Your knowledge is your knowledge. It doesn't matter who teaches you as long as you know what you are learning is what is supposed to be learned the proper way and you utilize those tools that they're giving you. You can go to nursing school anywhere. So I feel like what this is saying is you need to look at a program somewhere else other than where you've been looking. And understand that once you do that, the last card that came out was the Eight of Wands. Things really start moving in a way that you haven't been seeing them move in the past 3 years towards this nursing program.
Okay. Let's see. Kanika, is there someone working me? It looks like it's a problem with the ancestors. I'm getting a woman, and then it looked like a connection with somebody who's crossed over. So I feel like this is more blood than somebody working you. Spirit is in your house, and it's not showing a negative spirit. So I think this is literally ancestor. And then I pulled a different deck, and it was like work with the ancestors. So you might have an ancestor that is for some reason there, it's not a block, it's a slowdown with something. I also see too though that you are attracting a lot of dead, which makes me wonder if you're a medium or if you have some type of gift that connects with the dead. Let me pull a little bit more because I do see something with protection. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you do have somebody that's working you. And that's why this ancestor is coming in. And I was trying to figure out why they're mad. They're not mad at you. They're mad at the person that is working against you. Somebody, fake friend is on top of this person. You know them. You probably have broke bread with them. Ill health is on top of you and money loss is on top of you. So this person could definitely be trying to cause some problems with your health and your money. The woman that is in your space, an older woman, is a grandmother energy or a great grandmother energy. She's mad. You might want to work with her and send her after this person. I really don't think you have to because I feel like this person is going to have some problems. So pay attention to your friends that shit start falling apart for them because it looks like that grandma or great grandma is on the run trying to get them. But they do want you to spend a little bit more time. So there maybe they need libations. They might need a candle or something lit to give them a little bit of extra oomph when they go after this person. But fake friend is on the person who's working you. And I feel like it's female energy. All right, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, because you said the libations and the candle, and it was coming through, but you had already said it.
Ah.
Renee Herbert, I'm struggling to make a decision in my love life. Should I remove myself or stick it out? Remove yourself. This person is immature, they are childish, and I feel like it's saying, Spirit is saying you caught him in something with someone, but you haven't caught him with the other two people. So you might know about one person that he might have been messing around or trying to mess around with, but you don't know about the other people he was messing around or also trying to mess around with. So cut this person off. You are stronger by yourself than with him, and he is basically just using you. So cut him off. Cut him off now.
Ooh, Lord. All right, let's see. Asia Aspire. I'm being pushed to move forward, but clueless to where to start. Can you give me an insight? So, the first thing is coming in with tapping into your spiritual or your spirituality or your spiritual path, which could be working with your ancestors, your spiritual team. I get a lot of overthinking, like your mind is not shutting off. So this could be that, oh my God, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to da 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 da. So I don't know if there is ADHD energy that is also connected. I just realized, I just found out I was today years old when I found out that I'm ADHD because I was like, I always thought it was like people that were like oh, I'm here, I'm there, da 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 da, like their brain was bouncing off the wall or whatever. And my brain don't function like that. I be getting stuck on certain things. And then I can't move until I finish whatever that is. And I didn't know that that was also a form of it. So I was like, oh, now I'm realizing so I can go back in and change. Okay. I don't know why I took your reading and made it about me, but I do apologize. I apologize. But I got the thing of bouncing all over the place that could be affecting your focus. Now, it is showing first, I feel like you're an empath, so you could be very sensitive. Be careful of trying to fix broken people while you're on your path. Um, there is a new opportunity that is coming in for you. It looks like a new job. I don't know if you're already in the spiritual healing thing, but you also have a very strong connection with that. You might want to get a mentor if you're interested in maybe opening that up and maybe finding out what path that you want to go into. I mean, when you say, where do I start? That could be a whole reading because we kind of have to look at where you're at, what you're interested in. There is a lot of things with spiritual growth on here. It's also showing let people help. So this could be talking to what do you call them? Guidance counselors or uh, people that maybe give you direction. And I'm not sure if you're an older person or a younger person, but this could be I'm interested in this. Let me research and see who I can connect with it because I do see that you have something new that's opening, which could be with a job. This also could be with entrepreneurship because I see a lot of independence and entrepreneurship on top of you. Now, there is some things where you're dealing with a lot of emotions. You got to be really careful that you start setting boundaries with people because it looks like that when you start walking this path, you get pulled in a lot of different ways from people around you. And I feel like spirit is like, okay, there's a new job that's coming in. Let's focus on that. There's spiritual growth that's coming in that maybe is going to give you more clarity. Let's focus on that. Be careful that you're not out here taking care of a lot of people that are distractions for you.
Laura Elizabeth said she wanted a general reading. Um, I feel like from what got pulled up, generally speaking, it's like your world is kind of turned upside down. Something about business with you has been slow. Business has changed, and I feel like Spirit is saying you need to expand your area of like where you work. So I don't know if this means you need to change departments, change companies, move, into a company that's further away, but it's feeling like wherever you are now, whatever you do now has slowed down because there's not a big need for it in your immediate area. And so you need to expand your business ventures elsewhere to get back on track to where things aren't as bad. Um, I feel like once you do that, this doesn't necessarily call like for a relocation for you to like move yourself, but it's just saying it's like move your business. Whatever you do, you're going to connect with who you're supposed to connect with, and things will get back on track the way that they're supposed to be, or the way that they were, or better. I hope that helps.
Okay. So, Lunar Lavender Goddess. The first thing that I got was definitely there's opposition that's working against you with trying to get a job. The other thing, though, is there's something about the job that may not be what you want it to be. It's interesting that we're seeing a lot of blocks tonight. I don't know why, but I feel like spirit is kind of like, okay, that's not the direction that we want you to go. Maybe go somewhere else. The thing about it is I do see that this is where you want to go. Now, opposition is showing as negative energy. And I'm not sure whether negative energy, that's what I was trying to figure out where the negative energy is coming from. Because it is showing that you need to cleanse because the block is on top of you. So let me look real quick again. Lunar. Spiritual cleanse keeps coming up. There's something with the job too where I feel like that they're playing games. If you've interviewed with them before, there's something going on with like favoritism or something underneath the surface with this. It's almost like they're hiring people because somebody knows somebody or something like that. There's something cheating going in on the hiring process, which could be also the opposition that you're facing. If you really want to get this job, I would do a spiritual cleanse, and then I would work with Saint Martha the Dominator. You can find out about her on Google. Saint Martha the Dominator. Her days are on Tuesday. She has a novena that you pray for 9 Tuesdays, and it opens up doors, but it also helps dominate against your competition, like put me ahead of them. So you might want to work with her. Do the spiritual cleanse first, though, because there's definitely some negative energy that is blocking. It's not necessarily the job, even though I do see some shady stuff going on there. It's more the energy on top of you. But I do see a new job coming in that it looks like you're going to be happy with.
Excuse me. Oh, God. I don't know where that came from. Marsha Bryant. Any messages? Constantly seeing black snakes in my presence, and my spirit has been off. You need to put your protections up. You need to cleanse, but you also need to put your protections up. Someone is trying to or is being successful at working you by trying to come after your money, and also just trying to come after your head. They're trying to mess with you to where you're just depression, feeling down, feeling lethargic, all that kind of stuff. And the main thing that I'm getting here is for you to, if you believe in this type of stuff, do a return to sender. Because if you do a return to sender, whoever your spirit team is, they're just like, we want to send it back. We're trying to send it back, but you're not focused on it because they're messing with your head so much. So I really feel like, again, do the cleanse, put your protections up, and then do a return to sender, and then things will start clearing up. But those snakes are coming at you to sort of mess with your mind, but they're also attacking your money.
All right, let's see. Lachey Williams. The first thing that I'm getting is disconnect from your phone, your iPad, your TV. There may be something coming in with overstimulation. I feel like that there's a lot of distractions that are coming in from social media, things like that, which it could be that shit. I think all of us are probably doom scrolling and trying to connect with a different type of energy to make us feel good. Did y'all see what happened to Bobby on 911?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Whenever I'm having a hard day, I look at 911 because most of the shows, the episodes are not heavy. So I'm like, oh, we know what's going to happen. They're going to have a problem. Somebody going to be rescued at the end, and it's going to be next week, another feel good episode. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck did they just do? Like, they messed up my feel good energy, but I think that's what we are looking for right now. So, but you might be getting too much of it where it's slowing you down because it's making your mind be very active. It's almost like looking at a very, what you call it, an action movie, like right before you go to bed, and your brain is like da, 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 your sensors are fired up or whatever, and it makes it hard for you to calm down and slow down. So spirit is like, they need you to maybe spend a little bit more time in nature, focusing on your healing. I am seeing being pulled in way too many different directions, and that could be why you're looking at a distraction. There's something coming in with therapy. So I feel like that there may be this point where it's like, okay, you know what? I do need to go talk to somebody. I do maybe need to go look into something a little bit more nurturing for me. Also, I get a lot of critical thinking about yourself. Give yourself grace. You might be going through something right now. Everything is not your fault. I feel like that there may be outside energies, whether this is a person or something that is like making you maybe stressed, giving you some type of anxiety, and it's going to cause health problems for you. So you might need to go ahead and really pull back, focus on healing, focus on finding some type of peace. And if you can't do it on your own, there may be therapy or spirit bringing you to somebody that's going to help you.
I don't know why I keep yawning. What's going on here? Lily on YouTube, should I even go to Chicago? Will we find a boat on time? Spirit said, stop holding on to whatever negative energy you have about this going to Chicago, because you are holding yourself back from having a really good time and enjoying yourself when you do decide to go. Because you're gonna go and you're gonna be like, I almost talked myself out of having an amazing time with someone.
Oh.
So I feel like, yes, go to Chicago. Yes, you will find a boat on time, but let go of the negative thinking and the negative energy before going forward with the trip.
I don't know. I think I've only been to Chicago once, and I thought I was gonna die, y'all. I went during the winter time. I ain't never doing that again, ever.
Since you went during the winter.
Oh my God. Oh my God. When I tell you I cried, it was so cold. I cried. I got in the restaurant and I had like one little tear that just ran down the side of my face, and everybody was laughing, and I was so fucking miserable. I was so fucking I will never do that again in life. In fact, I ain't been back. I have not been back. That traumatized me.
You got to go back when it's warmer.
I guess, because I thought New York was bad.
Mm-mm.
Chicago, y'all.
New York, we have class. We know it's cold, but it's a classy cold. Chicago, Detroit, all of that over there, y'all can have that. Like, y'all cold is a whole different. Y'all basically in Canada, so that's why it's so cold. Like, that's just. I know New
Mm-mm-mm.
York is like right there too, but we just different, so it doesn't. It's not the same thing.
Well, shoot. Let's look at Day Day. Can I travel and work, or will I get caught? All right, so we got definitely OCD, overthinking, brain. Da 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 da. Looks like vacation time is on top of you. Um, Now here's the thing: coworker problem is there, which means that you may have somebody that is keeping up with you. Um, I don't know if you want to chance it, but I do feel like depending on where you're trying to go, you have somebody right now that's watching you. And I think it's because you started something new, because we have a new beginning and we have eyes on you. So I'm not sure where the eyes are. Sometimes when you work remotely, they keep up, or they have cameras that, I don't know, look at people, be talking about, they be looking at them, watching them, timing them or whatever. You do have somebody that's watching you. And I don't know if you want to chance it. Let me see. I mean, to be honest, it shows a good outcome, even if you are in a situation where something comes up. So maybe you're able to talk yourself out of it. I don't see any negative, because I see that you just moved into something new. We have job loss and new job, which could be a promotion. And that could be why they're watching you. So I don't know if you want to take the chance, but it looked like you are. It looked like no matter what we say, you're going to do it anyway. What is that thing? Is better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that goes with the job, but I just don't. I mean, you definitely got a lot of people that have good things to say about you, which puts you in a good light. Um, but I don't think it's as bad. I just see you're overthinking it. Like your brain is like, da 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 da. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught. Be careful that you're not manifesting something, because then I feel like that somebody is looking deeper. If that makes sense. All right, Mr. Anthony.
Who was that you just read for?
Day Day.
Okay. Weird. I'm reading for Mahogany the Chemist. Did you read for Mahogany?
No.
Um, so Mahogany, yes and no. Yes, you should quit your job, but you need to start applying for other jobs like right before you leave to go for your initiation because you got something coming in really quick once you do apply for something else. So the card that came out is the Four of Wands, and the only reason I'm taking this as a yes is because the way this Four of Wands look, it kind of reminds me of something sort of like an initiation almost. So you're definitely going to your initiation, and clearly, if you go, you're going to be leaving this job behind. So right before you leave, start applying for other stuff because by the time you come back from your initiation, you'll start hearing back from other employers on bringing you in somewhere else. So congratulations and mazel tov. I don't know if that is right, but it just felt right to say.
Let's see. So, Danya, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Will my life get easier? A very difficult moment in my life. Um, I do see you coming out of a heaviness, and then we got obsessive thinking about it, which could be that, oh, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better, but it's causing you health issues. So this could be stress, anxiety, within this energy. It is going to actually get better. I see something coming in with a job, more money, and I see improvement in your health. Healing card is on top of you. Now, it's not going to get better overnight, but it looks like within the next 3 months, you're going to be in a completely different energy and you're going to feel better. Right now, there's just a lot of anxiety, like, like when you're ever in a bad moment and it's like these bills are coming in and you got all this shit on top of you, it's so hard to be positive in that energy when sometimes it feels like it's just sitting on top of you. But spirit is showing that it is going to get better, but it may be about 3 months before you actually see it the way that you need to see it.
Jasmine Alexander, husband moved out of state for work. Any time frame if he gets to transfer or move back here. According to the cards, I don't think he's moving back here. I feel like you're moving to where he's at.
Mm.
Um, there's nothing really there where you are. And Spirit is saying, and the whole purpose of him going to where he went to was to bring both of you into a new beginning financially and spiritually. So I feel like you might want to have a conversation with him because I don't think he wants to come back either because he likes the area and everything of what's out there. It's more than where you guys are now. Like it's more to do more stuff around. And so I feel like what's going to happen is you guys are going to move out towards where he is now.
Okay, let's see. Janice Strong, how does R feel about me? So, right now, attraction is there. Getting to know each other is on top of it. There's a little bit of deception. But it may not be major. I feel like let's look at the deception because it's interesting. It feels light, but then it feels like it comes back and bites you in the ass at the end. Spirit, what is this deception about? Calling in a soulmate is on top of you, feeling like this is somebody that I really want to get to know. Oh, okay. So you got somebody that looks like that they're trying to sell you more than what they have. So this could be deception of, oh, I have this job, or oh, I'm doing this, or oh, this is going on, but they may not have that all right away. I definitely am getting that this person is feeling like they want to get to know you or they want something to grow because they feel like that y'all are on the same page. Now, I do see them kind of floating a commitment type of energy your way, and then it's like they pull back, and we got playing games, and I don't know why they're doing this, but it may be some type of insecurity or something with them. But right now, this person seems like they're into you because I don't know. You know how when men like women, they kind of peacock a little bit and tell you, oh, I got this, I'm making this kind of money with my job. I'm a doctor or whatever. And that may not be the case with this person. I don't know what the deception is, but it seems like something to impress you. And I hope that it is something that they can back up somewhere down the line. But they like you. They do like you. Now, like I say, I see a little game plan with this person, but I get insecurity on top of them. So that might be something that they do to make themselves feel important. Watch your heart with them, though, until they make this commitment. Oops.
Who was that you just read for? I'm all over the place.
Janice Strong.
Okay.
I hear a cat fight trying to start.
That's what you need to be putting on OnlyFans, the cat fight.
Lord have mercy. Shit. By the time you get out there, they don't knock each other in the head a couple of times and they don't ran to the corner. I'm not moving fast enough for none of it. I ain't moving fast enough for the fights. I ain't moving fast enough for the naughty. I ain't moving fast enough. I need to get me a camera, a night camera. Night vision.
Not a night camera to see what be going on when you sleep.
Yeah, because I be outside and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute. Wait, stay right there. Hold that pose. And then I run in to get my camera, my phone or whatever. And they already don't separate it. Did whatever they needed to do. I'm like, okay, we ain't going to never make no money this way.
Oh, Lord.
I'll put that on that cat donation, a night camera.
Might end up seeing something you don't want to see.
Hey, I don't know.
It's just flying out. Simone Williams, how does T feel about me, our relationship? Communication is good. Everything, there's a little conflict coming up, but it's nothing crazy. It's a misunderstanding on both of y'all parts. But other than that, everything is good. Like, I'm not seeing anything negative. The only bad thing I'm seeing is this Five of Wands, which again is it's a little bit of conflict, a little misunderstanding coming through. But everything before and after that is really, really good. And you guys seem to be really feeling one another and want to go the distance with one another. So take it slow. Don't rush into nothing. Don't try to force anything. Just let it play out the way it's supposed to play out and things will be good.
All right, let's see. Arjan Bardner. Let's see. I'm likely to get promoted at my current job. It looks like that honestly, you're going to be moving somewhere else with a different job. Relocation is there. I don't know why. There is something that feels like that they're not letting you move up. I'm getting gossip. So I don't know if this is somebody that's talking against the promotion for you, or they just already like, we're not letting this person move any further. It looks like a new job is going to come in, but there could be a relocation or something with this, which means that you could be getting a job, but you might have to move somewhere else for it. It's interesting though, because I feel like there's somebody on this job that likes you, but there's, I hate to say a blockage because shit, we've been saying that all night. But I don't know. It's so much stuff going on in the world right now that I think a lot of companies are not, they're being a little bit more,
Picky?
What's the word? Picky?
Or active?
Maybe so. Because it's almost like everybody is walking on eggshells. Everybody that I'm reading for career-wise is almost like, so I feel like there's a whole nother job coming in for you though.
I also feel like, not to add on to this reading, it's just like the world, or at least the country, is in such a state of, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So everyone is just like in this limbo of maybe not. Like everyone is just very,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's uncertainty. And it's not just uncertainty in the United States, it's uncertainty in the whole world right now.
I agree.
So it's crazy. Everything is kind of like a domino effect. And I see it in the career readings where a lot of these companies that used to be like, yeah, you come in, you get a job, everybody get a job. Now it's so much harder. And then too, the job market is being flooded with these people that are coming in with, masters and PhDs.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But if you're not moving up, you definitely need to move somewhere else.
I
Oh,
agree.
Jimmy say he never get caught when he does his remote work. Hmm.
It's just weird. Like I feel like, especially like in the health field, like a lot of the private sector hospitals are thriving to where a lot of the ones who depend on, like the government assistance and stuff, they're very just like, what are we going to do? Because if he pulls this and pulls that, we're going to lose funding. How are we going to take care of our patients? How are we going to provide? You
Yeah.
pull
Well, I
in.
mean, the funding is being pulled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a very, that's a scary, prospect because this is affecting patients too. Not
Hmm.
only are we worried about nurses and doctors and techs and things like that losing their job, but, what are you going to get to replace that? We're going to get to replace these people with the experience. And is it going to be good for the people that are there getting treated? I mean, shit, man. It's crazy.
YouTube is saying they don't have any sound.
They don't have any sound for me?
I think it was both of us. Let's see.
Really? That's interesting. And we haven't had a lot of YouTube on here.
Mm-mm. Let me find out. The Cheeto trying to shut us down. Trying to block
Not the Cheeto. Not
Cheeto.
the Cheeto trying to shut us down. Let me see. Because I'm not having any issues with anything on my end that would affect my sound.
Aquamoon said it's back. They couldn't hear us for a minute.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see.
Now all the YouTube comments are coming through.
Well, shoot, because I wasn't even seeing them. What day they say I be listening. Don't be talking about I don't be listening. Well, I'm glad. I don't know what was going on. So let's see. Is it my turn or your turn?
I honestly don't know. I'm looking for a question.
Well, let me get Aquamoon real quick. Does my mother have bad intentions for me? I feel like she's still gossiping. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That's sad, but yeah. Um, it's basically watch your back. And your ancestors are telling you to watch your back because of family. Now, climbing success is on top of you, which means there is a little bit of jealousy coming from your mom. Um, it's just a shadiness. Shady mofo is on top of your mother. And I hate to say that. But yeah, she got some issues with you. Who's coming in? Oh, okay. I got so used to neither one of y'all being here, the door opening. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Well, I mean, I ain't hear nothing at first, and I couldn't see nothing with that big box there. You got gumbo? Hell yeah, I want it. What's wrong with it? You didn't
from someplace you got it from before. I forget the name. I put the basket on there. Oh, it's from the catch. Did you get some from there and you didn't like it?
I can't remember. Let me get a spoon real quick. Let me see what it do.
You know, doors don't be locked. Them, maybe they do now, but I know when I was there, them doors was not locked.
No, I guess just leave it in the fridge for me. Like I said, I put some Tabasco in there, but it didn't really help it.
You know what? Ooh. I take the Tabasco is doing what Tabasco do, but I like it. It's mine now.
Oh,
Oh dang. Ooh. All right. Who you reading for?
Alana the Cryptic Fae. Any messages from my ancestors? They said put action into what makes you happy. Stop trying to please others. Stop trying to help others find their thing, find their happiness. You need to put action into and energy into what makes you happy. Focus on you. Focus on getting yourself to the next level. Focus on bringing yourself out of whatever rut or whatever negative energy you feel is around you or you may be in, and walk away from what is not serving you. Um, Head towards again what makes you happy, what makes you light up, what makes you bright. That's what they want you to do. And look at you getting food before 9:30. Well,
I know, because you know I be talking about I got to eat. So I mean it's spicy as hell. I'm probably gonna pay for it later, but I sure am gonna try to heat it up and eat it. Okay. Oh, that Tabasco is still getting me. All right, Nika. So Nika Roberts. The first thing I got with Charlie was it was his time. It definitely was his time. Um, for some reason though, he feels bad about the way that he left. I don't know if this happened really quickly for him and he wasn't able to really say what he needed to say. But he is asking that you forgive him. There is something going on where his mind seemed really, really cloudy towards the end. So it's like, okay, I can see things a lot clearer now. And now I think because he is on the other side, he's realizing that he can connect with you spiritually. There's a lot of telepathy that's coming in, which means that he is trying to talk to you. Now, here's the thing. I've never gone to the other side and come back. But I feel like it takes a lot of energy for them when they first cross over, especially because it looks like that something happened really quick, which means that he's still acclimating to it. And I think he 100% is trying to connect with you from the other side. I get a lot of moving his lips, but I can't hear what he's saying. I don't know if that's how you're seeing him in a dream or if he's actually talking to you. But I feel like there's something is not coming in with the sound, kind of like what was going on with the YouTube stuff, where it's like we can't hear you. Your mouth is moving, but we can't hear you. He's going to be in your energy for a lot, but it looks like for him, it's easier to come in the dreams. So what I would suggest is before you go to bed, literally talk to him and tell him that you want to talk to him and maybe find a way that y'all can communicate, like play a song for me that means something to you, or, send me an angel number that gives me the message that you're trying to give me. The thing about it is that he's still a little bit confused about being on the other side. He definitely says he loves you. He feels like that connection will never die. So whatever the energy is, it seems to be such a positive, loving energy to you, but he feels bad about leaving you. And I think that's why he's trying to come back and talk, to maybe express some things to you. The only thing that I'm getting is I love you. I love you. And I think that 100% it's something that he's trying to really push out towards you. And sometimes you don't need to hear it. You actually can feel it when people cross over. There's certain times when I'm talking to my pops and my heart feels full, feels just full. I can't explain it. I would just think that that's my heart feeling like it's loved, like I'm being loved, like your heart is getting a hug or something like that. And I'm sure it's probably different for everybody who's lost someone. But pay attention to your heart. Also pay attention to your energies around, because it is showing eventually he's going to try to manifest physical things to show you that he's there. And this could be like leaving coins or feathers or things like that. He seems to want to do that. Like that's going to be funny to him. I don't know if it's going to be funny to you, but maybe it'll mean something to you. And I'm sorry for your loss.
My condolences. It definitely is a weird feeling, and I think it is different for everyone when you know like the person has crossed over. Because I can remember when my mom had passed, like I was good, but I didn't know that she was in the hospital. And when I got the call from the hospital, like they had been trying to reach me, but the number they had was an old number because she went to a hospital that she never goes to. And that's what mom
Dang.
used to do, like when she didn't want no one to know that she was in the hospital, she would go to a hospital that she doesn't go to because they don't have any information on her. Um, Somehow they was just like my family was just like, we haven't heard from your mom. We think she's in the hospital. So I just started calling around. And when I finally got the right hospital and the doctor was like, we've been trying to reach you, I instantly my heart just dropped because I just knew something wasn't right, because why would you be trying to reach me if everything was okay?
Yeah.
And when I got to the hospital, like I'll never forget just like seeing her on the incubator and like her just being out of it and everything. I was just like, my mom is gone. Like, and I knew she was gone from connecting with the doctor. And he was just like, we want you to come up here just to speak to you and let you know what's going on. Like, trying to be upbeat, but at the same point in time, like, I could hear in his voice, like, it's nothing good. So it's definitely different for everyone, but you definitely get that, not necessarily like you said, sinking feeling, but it gets tight around your heart. It gets tight in your chest where you know, like, that person or someone that you love closely that's real dear to you is kind of like transition is moving on to the other side. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry for you, sweets.
I'm good. It's still weird. It's only been a year. It'll be 2 years this year since she's been gone. And I'm not gonna lie. I miss arguing with her. She was my favorite person to argue with. Like, it didn't help that we both were Aquariuses and that my birthday was 11 days before hers. So
Oh Lord, two Aquarius arguing. Good Lord.
like when I say we could go back and forth, we could go back and forth, and then right after, like an old married couple, you hungry? You want something to eat? Like it'll always be something like that, or it'll get real heated, and we'll have to like not speak to each other for a few days or whatever. But I miss my mom, I really do. Her and her craziness. But moving right along before I get emotional and start crying.
Aw.
Aisha Mason, will I get a new car soon? So Spirit said, because you said a new car, yes, if you are willing to go to the dealership and get a new car and go through the financing and all of that, you sure enough will. Now, if you're looking for something that you can just pay out of pocket that's newer than what you have and better condition than what you have, that's also on the table also. But Spirit says be decisive in what it is that you want. Because if you want to go through the dealership and the loan or whatever it is you got to go through to get a brand new car off the lot, you can do that as well. The door is open, the gate is open for that. But if you want to just go somewhere and get a newer used vehicle that's in better condition than what you already have, that option is also open to you, because Spirit says you have been saving up money. You do have a little bit saved up. You can save a little bit more before you need to just rush and go get something else. But the decision is up to you because you have free will.
All right, let's see. Ashe Peace. I don't know why, but when I kept looking at your name, I kept hearing bisexual, 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 and then past love coming back. And I don't know if this is somebody that is coming back that's bi, that is trying to start something with you. I would assume that if they were by, you would know that they were by. But I feel like that there's something coming in where spirit is like, this person may want to be coming in for a second go around, and it's like, is this really what you want to do type of energy? Is this really what you want to open yourself up to? Because it looks like that this is going to be work. So you might have somebody that's coming back in for round number 2, and spirit is kind of like, are you sure that you are up to this? Now, I'm getting some gossip on top of this, so I don't know if this is maybe hearing something about a person after they come back in. And maybe that's why spirit is like, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to work on this relationship? There is a learning lesson with something, with a person who could be coming back into your life. Now, of course, Mercury is direct, Venus is direct. Doesn't stop the Fulios and Fuliettes from coming, though. But there may be some type of lesson that is still connected with a person that y'all haven't finished it. It's not done yet. I'm also getting that there is somebody, maybe a problem with a coworker. I'm getting somebody who is spoiled, or somebody who always wants their way. So spirit could be telling you, watch your back with somebody that is maybe real tantrums, or maybe there's just a real immature energy on this person. I don't really see them stopping you, but it could be with conversation. Like, I don't want to talk to this person, or I don't want to put myself in this energy because this person is real childish. It does show also it's time for you to kind of sit back and relax a little bit. There may be a trip that's coming in. Now, I don't know if you're looking for a new vehicle, but I feel like that there may be something coming in where you might end up having to look for a car too. I don't know. You know, Trump starts putting all these tariffs on and all the cars start tearing up. I'm trying to drive mine till the goddamn engine falls out, and I'll be talking to it sweet every day I get into it. Like, come on, baby. You got another year. You got another year. I'm trying. I don't even know what I want. I'm like, let me figure it out.
I think the crazy thing is, like, the American dealerships knowing that the tariffs are on, like, the foreign stuff. And so, like, now their commercials are built American strong, buy American. I'm just like, tell me what your piece of shit car. Like, it's your car's still a piece of shit. You just telling me to buy it because I'm just gonna save on it because I don't have to pay on this tariff. That's it. Like,
Uh, but I think too, the problem is, even if you buy American, the parts are still foreign. They're still getting them from China. Because I'm waiting on a part for my car, and I'm backlogged for 5 years. I think I'm on year number. I think I got 3 more years to wait on this part. I won't even have the car when the part gets here.
what in the world? 5
Yeah.
years for a part?
Thank God I don't need it to drive the car. It's a little bitty part too, but it's back. It's back ordered. So I was like, well, goddamn. So he was like, do you want to be put on the list? Well, yeah, just in case I do need it. I don't know. So shit, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Mm, mm, mm. Um, I pulled for Todd over on Facebook.
Oh, hey Todd, Toddy Todd.
Any spirit messages? Child. No, let me stop. Communication is coming in with a fire sign. Not sure who this fire sign is, but it is coming in high, it is coming in heavy, it's coming in fast. And whatever this communication is, it has healing and it has the star card energy on top of it. The energy is also on top of this fire sign, this King of Wands. So maybe you know who this fire sign is, maybe you don't, but I know that you do. I'm just trying to put all your business out there because I love you. But yeah, 'cause there's some really good, consistent, heavy, um, life changing communication coming in from the fire sign. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right.
Oh, okay. A teaser. A teaser. All right. Well, let's see. Alexa Blue Medina Shakur. Um Ancestors are pushing you towards a relocation. So I don't know if you've been looking at moving somewhere else, but I feel like that you could be being called somewhere else. This could be spiritual. I do see you have too many irons in the fire. So it could also be that you need to slow down, pull back a little bit. It looks like spirit is trying to look out for you, especially your mental health. Don't let people bait you. I feel like be careful of arguments or whatever where people might be trying to push your buttons. There could be something where somebody is trying to get some type of rise out of you. Spirit is like, don't waste your energy, because I get somebody playing games. And I don't know why they playing with you, but it's basically a waste of energy. Because they want you to stay focused. Now, this could be somebody that you work with, because I am getting like a fake friend or a coworker that is around you. They're basically telling you this month, don't be baited. Don't be pulled into anything, because it's throwing you off of what you need to focus on, which could be a relocation. Also could be that entrepreneurship is being pushed your way too. Spirit looks like they want you to really step out and put your time into yourself, possibly starting some type of business, using your skill set to grow something that brings in better finances, because I feel like that's something you create is going to bring in better finances. Did I say fine asses?
I think you did.
I mean, I do see love, and I don't know why I said that, because I mean, literally, I think I did say fine asses, but I do see fine asses, new love coming in, but playing games on top of it. So, I mean, I don't know. You might want to rub on that booty a little bit before they start acting funny. I don't know.
Look, it's been a while, but we got a scammer in the comments.
Oh, we have a scammer.
Yes.
Hold up, where they at? Let me see. Oh Lord, I was way up. I was like, I don't even see. Okay, gotcha. Most of the time, they be up there trying to wait until the end so they could do the copy paste and hit like 40 people. And I'd be like, God damn, whoever doing this, they got a lot of time on their hands.
So much time, because I'm not going through all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I gotta find somebody to read for.
Let's see. Fine ass coming in.
Who is fine at? What is going on?
I don't know. I mean, I'm still stuck on that. Whoever coming in for her. I ain't mad though. I'm happy for her.
This is turning into a different kind of a night all of a sudden.
Oh, damn. Jennifer said her AC stopped working in her car today. Good Lord. If you someplace where it is hot, you just don't even want Texas, we be crying. You get in that car and that AC ain't blowing, you be like, because it at least gonna start at $400. At least at $400.
I don't know if that's something I'm ready for. Like a car and all the maintenance that comes with it. Jesus.
I mean, if you take care of it, and it's a good car from the beginning, you shouldn't have that big of a deal, But unfortunately, a house, a car, health are always your big ticket things, always stuff that you spend a lot of money on.
Honey, I'm gonna get me a scooter and I'm just gonna ride around in a scooter. I'm gonna do to get from A to B and from B to C and from C back to.
Please vlog it. Just vlog it. I want to see you just like riding around. Like, let me see. I want to see this. It would just make my day.
I'm just gonna be in my scooter. Like, that's it.
Like, it will absolutely make my day.
Like, I can't be starting at 400 to get the AC fixed.
Yeah, start at 400, and it always break in the summertime. It never break in the wintertime. It's always the summer. And maybe that's because that's the time when you see it. I don't know. I'm turning the AC on. Oh, fuck, it ain't blowing. It ain't blowing. So I don't know. Vladimir, I came by the part online. It's what do you call back ordered? Back ordered. And I think it's 5 years. Okay, it's 5 years. I was like, good Lord. I know I'm not gonna have the car when the part come in, but I was like, put me on the list anyway.
And then when a phone call come through saying, "Hey, we have your car parked," you're like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely like whatever at that point.
mm, mm, mm.
My little car place just right on the corner anyway. I might just drive by and wave at them. Look at the new whip. Look at, I just might be messy.
Don't do that, because then that's when your AC gonna go out.
Oh,
Don't do that.
you're right. God don't like no ugly. God
Don't do
does
that.
not. You're absolutely right. Stay humble. Sometimes, see, that's why I need people around me like you. Because I sure was about to be dirty.
Now, that's just time and place to be dirty. When it's time to be dirty, I'll let you know. But in that
Mm-mm-mm.
situation, no, that was wrong.
Oh, Alexa, you just moved back to New York? Okay, so good. The move is going to be good for you, and it looks like it's coming in with other opportunities.
Well, I'm happy somebody getting the opportunities here in New York, because New York is getting on my nerves.
I mean, everything has its pros and cons.
It does.
I loved it when I went. I mean, when I went in the springtime, it was so much different. Get down, get down. It was so different than the wintertime. I absolutely loved it. And then doing the little carriage ride through Central Park?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all I saw was a bunch of people peeing on trees. I paid $70 to sit in this buggy and listen to this old man tell me the history of the park. And you saw people spitting everywhere, peeing on trees. One girl looked like she was giving a dude a hand job in a bush. I mean, I was like, okay, well, this is New York.
You got the full treatment.
I got the full treatment. I paid $70 for that.
You could have just met me and got it for free.
Hey,
Like,
now I know.
oh Lord. I can imagine. And it probably was a nice, cool day in Central Park too.
It
That's
was
why.
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. And the guy was I mean, he was so knowledgeable and he was so nice too. It was a good little thing.
The guy and the girl probably had just met on Tinder. She didn't want to go all the way, so she was willing to give him a hand job. Yeah.
You know what? It's so weird because we weren't paying attention to her because we was looking at the man peeing on the tree. And then the only thing that made us look their way was she looked mortified. Like we rolled up at the wrong time and she was kind of like and then we kind of looked at the guy and his pants was down. It was definitely a little different.
Oh, she was trying to get that rent money. What time? What day? Like, do you know when in the month this was you that came?
It was in what, April or March or April?
Like beginning, middle, end?
It had to be the middle. It was the middle.
She
We
had
got there the 7th. We stayed there till what? The 18th. We stayed there for a while.
she had an unexpected bill came up and she had to get that money any kind of way she could.
Dang.
I'm not knocking. I'm not mad at her.
Hey, I'm all for a look. Do what you got to do. Let me go see who at my door.
Not you over there dropping stuff.
Man, I almost dropped my gumbo.
Not the gumbo.
I know. Not the gumbo. The gumbo.
Jimmy Joss, yes, that is definitely mild because honestly, like, I've been outside and seen people shooting crack. So New York can definitely, you'll see some stuff. Like, and you'll just be like, I'll never forget, me and my friend had went to Harlem to go buy a ceremony outfit. And as we got off the train, we crossed the street. It was literally two guys, broad daylight, sitting out on a stoop, shooting crack, like doing crack, just outside. And I'm just like, oh, okay, like this is what you're doing. And so we go,
Mm-hmm.
and I get my ceremony outfit, and I come back, and they're now fighting over the little bit of crack that is left. And the other one, you smoke more than me. I'm just like, you know what? Let's cross the street and let's keep minding our business. Because listen,
Get down.
like, you just never know what you're gonna see here in New York. You just never know.
That's what I love about it, though. But I gotta go, y'all. I had an unexpected guest come in, so I gotta handle some business.
Alrighty.
So I am so sorry, but we will be back. I was gonna say next Friday, but no, we won't.
Nope.
No, but we will catch up with you soon. But I love y'all. Have a good night. Thank you
Good
for
night.
rocking with us. Hold on. You don't leave right yet.
Oh.